Hello, we meet again in the VNA broadcast daily, and following are today's highlights.
Prime Minister Win Tan-Dung chairs conference to launch policies for ethnic and mountainous areas. Vietnam-France celebrate 40 years of diplomatic ties. Around 400 businesses from 17 countries and territories attend Vietnam International Trade Fair in Hanoi.
Prime Minister Win Tan-Dung has asked ministries, departments and localities to thoroughly grasp party and state's development policy in ethnic and mountainous regions, considering it a key task to bridge the development gap among Vietnamese ethnic groups.
He chaired the National Conference in Hanoi on April the 11th to review and launch policies for ethnic and mountainous areas. Ethnic and mountainous regions make up nearly 3/4 of the country's total area. The regions are home to 54 Vietnamese ethnic groups, 53 of which are ethnic minorities. Since 2006, the government has helped ethnic and mountainous areas ease difficulties, especially in infrastructure, poverty reduction, housing and water supply, lending and resettlement, education and healthcare. Despite encouraging results, these areas have the highest rates of poor households. Infrastructure is frequently hit by natural disasters, so it remains weak and inadequate. Basic services like education, healthcare and mass media have yet to meet development demand, and the quality of human resource remains low. Prime Minister Dung requested relevant agencies to perfect policies for ethnic and mountainous areas to bring them in line with the present situation and renovate the implementation to improve their effectiveness. They were also required to focus efforts on poverty reduction, prevent famine in natural disaster-hit areas, and assist locals develop family-based economies.
Vietnam always attaches importance to cooperation with Germany and wishes to further enhance bilateral ties in the coming time. Vice President Nguyễn Thị Doan made the remarks while meeting Ruprecht Polenz, chairman of the German Parliament's Committee on Foreign Affairs in Hanoi on April 10th.
Doan noted with joy the fruitful development of the Vietnam-Germany strategic partnership in various areas, which she said is attributable to active contributions of the two countries' legislators. She thanked Germany for its official development assistance and affirmed Vietnam's commitment to using the aid effectively in prioritized areas such as coping with climate change, sustainable development, vocational training and healthcare. The leader took the occasion to praise the two countries' legislative bodies for engaging in an array of activities to enhance their mutual understanding and trust and improve each side's operation. Poland pledged that Germany will continue boosting cooperation with Vietnam, especially in education and vocational training. Host and guests considered the German house in Ho Chi Minh City and the Vietnam-Germany University as symbols for cooperation between the two countries.
Since Vietnam and France established diplomatic relations in 1973, the two countries have seen outstanding development in all-round cooperation. To mark the 40th anniversary of the two countries' diplomatic ties, the Vietnam Union of Friendship Organizations and the Vietnam-France Friendship Association held a ceremony in Hanoi on April 10th.
The event saw the presence of former Vice President Nguyễn Thị Bình, Vietnam Union of Friendship Organizations Chairman Vu Xuân Hung, French Ambassador to Vietnam Jean-Noël Poirier, among others. It aims to strengthen the friendship and multifaceted cooperation between the two countries, especially in economics and trade, while enhancing mutual understanding between Vietnamese and French people. Relations between the two countries have broadened in all fields. It is an exemplary relationship between a developed country and a developing nation. France is Vietnam's leading partner in the EU. The two countries are implementing a series of bilateral cooperation programs in infrastructure, energy, transport and aviation. And French cultural centres have opened in many of Vietnam's cities and provinces. During the past 40 years, bilateral ties between Vietnam and France have seen numerous successes in various fields, culture and economics in particular. French businesses are very interested in the Vietnamese market. There is room for the two sides to further develop their bilateral cooperation, especially in economics. To mark the 40th anniversary of diplomatic ties between the two countries, France Year in Vietnam was officially launched on April the 9th. The program includes an array of events that will extend into 2014 in both Vietnam and France. It is an opportunity for the two countries to raise their diplomatic ties to a new level, for the interest of the two peoples and for prosperity and peace in the region and world.
As part of his visit to Vietnam, Minister-President of the Ban Chuen region of Wallonia Rudy Demotte met with Minister of Planning and Investment Bùi Quang Vinh in Hanoi on April 10th. They reviewed cooperation between the two sides over the past years and outlined their future direction.
Vinh expressed his delight at the sound cooperative results between the two sides over the past years, citing that the Ban Chuen side has agreed to provide non-refundable aid and technology for 28 projects in Vietnam in the 2013-2015 period. The projects, with total capital of about 4.5 million euros, focus on French and occasional training, health, communications and personnel training in environmental management field. The two sides agreed to continue strengthening cooperation in various fields, including tertiary and vocational training, logistics, environment, agricultural and food, mechanical engineering, scientific research, and French language. They agreed to prioritize sustainable development while making full use of each other's strengths and capacity.
The European Union delegation and the Embassy of Luxembourg in Vietnam have donated medical equipment and instruments worth nearly $6.78 million to the Ministry of Health.
The donation was part of a $19.3 million health sector capacity support project jointly funded by the European Union and Luxembourg to improve curative care and preventive medical services in Vietnam's localities. The equipment includes imaging diagnosis systems, laboratory machines, and essential medical instruments. It will be delivered to 3 pilot provinces in the northern region, namely Bắc Ninh, Bắc Giang, and Hà Giang, and 9 partnering provinces in the northern Martinis, Central Highlands, and Mekong Delta regions. Many clinical and paraclinical training courses will be organized to ensure proper management of the equipment and improve the quality of essential health care.
Around 400 businesses from 17 countries and territories are attending the 23rd Vietnam International Trade Fair that got underway in Hanoi on April 10.
Addressing the opening ceremony, Deputy Minister of Industry and Trade Trần Tuấn Anh said the annual event is a chance for domestic and foreign businesses to meet and seek cooperative partnerships and showcase their products. This year, the number of booths and variety of goods fell compared to previous years because of the common global economic situation. However, through this event, Vietnamese businesses have proved their ability to expand production during the integration process. With the theme, Vietnam Cooperation for Development, the 4-day fair comprises 500 booths featuring various goods, including machinery, industrial equipment, construction materials, interior decoration, electronics, information technology, garments and footwear materials, and food. Every year, we join a Cuban company at the fair. We are introducing new medical equipment this year with the hope to bring Cuban medicine and healthcare equipment closer to Vietnamese customers. We hope to create more cooperative partnerships through the expo. I think the organization of the fair is getting better and better. Within the framework of the fair, a forum on April 11th is being held to help boost exports. Local and international experts will analyze export opportunities produced by free trade agreements, especially that between Vietnam and the European Union.
We come to the end of our news today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.